you started trying to ruin my life. I needed to get angry. No one in my entire life has hurt me the way you side of me that is capable of destroying you.
Becky Lynch makes shocking announcement ahead of Money in the Bank match with Lyra Valkyria. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. In a move that has sent shockwaves throughout the WWE Universe, Becky Lynch, the man, the GOAT, and one of the most dominant forces in women's wrestling, has made a jaw-dropping announcement just days before her highly anticipated Intercontinental Championship match against Lyra Valkyria at WWE Money in the Bank. From backstage chaos to personal revelations, from emotional interviews to mind games that could alter the very fabric of this rivalry, what exactly did Becky Lynch say? And more importantly, how will Lyra Valkyria respond as the pressure mounts? Strap in, this is not just another wrestling promo. This is a turning point. This is personal. This is war. Let's dive deep into the shocking twist Becky Lynch just dropped, and what it means for her, Lyra Valkyria, and the entire WWE landscape heading into Money in the Bank. The road to Money in the Bank. The road to WWE Money in the Bank has been paved with intense rivalries, high-stakes matches, and bitter betrayals. But no feud has generated more emotional tension than the explosive showdown between Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria. It began weeks ago when Triple H unveiled a bold and unprecedented move, the introduction of the WWE Intercontinental Championship for the women's division. A title meant to bridge the gap between the World Championship picture and the undercard. A title designed to elevate talent and give them a platform to shine on the global stage. And who better to set the tone for this title's legacy than two of Ireland's most gifted superstars, Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria. Lynch, a multi-time women's champion, made it known from the very beginning, she wanted this title not just to add another accolade to her resume, but to define it. Meanwhile, Lyra Valkyria, riding high on her recent momentum and NXT success, viewed the Intercontinental Championship as her arrival. Her chance to make a statement. Her time to show the world that she is not the next Becky Lynch, but something entirely different. As the weeks passed, the animosity between the two intensified. Tense standoffs, scathing promos, and hard-hitting tag matches only fueled the fire. But while fans expected physical fireworks, nobody saw the psychological warfare coming, especially from Becky Lynch. The mysterious build-up. Over the past 2 weeks, Becky Lynch had been oddly quiet. Too quiet. While Lyra Valkyria delivered fiery promos on Raw and posted daily training updates on social media, Becky kept things cryptic. She didn't show up for press junkets. She didn't respond to Lyra's verbal jabs. In fact, she missed last week's Raw entirely, with commentary only noting that she was handling personal matters. Rumors began swirling. Was she injured? Was she backing out? Was there trouble behind the scenes? The silence was deafening, but as WWE fans soon discovered, Becky wasn't retreating. She was planning something massive. The shocking announcement. It happened on the final Raw before Money in the Bank. Midway through the show, the lights dimmed. The crowd buzzed in anticipation. A video package aired, showing grainy black and white footage of Becky walking through her hometown of Limerick, Ireland. Voiceover snippets echoed over the visuals, her childhood gym, her first wrestling match, clips of her bloodied and bruised in the ring. Then the screen cut to Becky, sitting alone in an empty arena. She wasn't in gear, no makeup, just Becky. And then she spoke. This match with Lyra, it's not just about gold. It's about legacy. It's about truth. It's about facing what I've been too scared to face, until now. For years, I've wrestled with my past. I've worn the man armor to protect myself, to keep people out, but this time, I'm dropping the act. Then came the bombshell. At Money in the Bank, if I lose to Lyra Valkyria, I will walk away from WWE. Not because I'm done, but because I can't allow myself to be half in anymore. Either I'm the best, or I walk. That's the deal. The WWE Universe erupted. Social media exploded. Becky Lynch just put her entire career on the line against Lyra Valkyria. And just like that, the Intercontinental Championship match became the most personal, high-stakes contest on the entire Money in the Bank card. Why did Becky do it? The big question became, why now? Why take this kind of risk? In a follow-up backstage interview, Becky elaborated, I see too much of myself in Lyra. The same fire, the same anger, the same hunger to prove herself. But that hunger can also be poison. And I won't let this title, this new symbol of opportunity, fall into the wrong hands. This is about more than a title. This is about preserving what I fought for. And if I can't beat the next generation, then maybe it's time I let them have their moment. Becky wasn't just putting over the match, she was putting her entire identity on the line. And fans couldn't stop talking. Wrestling podcasts, news outlets, and Twitter accounts lit up with speculation. Could Becky really lose? Could WWE be writing her off for a hiatus? Or, is this just the ultimate psychological tactic? Lyra Valkyria's response. Lyra Valkyria wasn't silent. In an impassioned promo on SmackDown, Lyra responded, I didn't come here to end Becky's career. But if she's willing to risk it all, then I won't hesitate. Because I'm not scared of her legacy. I'm not intimidated by her name. And I will not hold back. She says she sees herself in me. That's funny, because I see everything I don't want to become. Angry, jaded, desperate to hold on. Becky, you want a war. You got one. The fire was lit. This wasn't just student versus mentor. This wasn't just for the Intercontinental title. This was a generational battle. A philosophical clash. A war for identity. WWE Locker Room reacts. As expected, WWE superstars had their own takes on the shocking announcement. Bayley tweeted, Becky's putting her career on the line. Say what you want, but that's the kind of guts that built this place. Charlotte Flair posted on Instagram, legacy doesn't end with a loss. But respect. That's earned in moments like these. All eyes on you too. Even Bianca Belair, currently recovering from injury, posted, don't blink. This one's gonna be wild. I know both women have everything to prove. The locker room knows. This match might steal the entire show. The stakes. Let's break down what's truly at stake in this match. The Intercontinental Championship. A historic moment, the first ever women's IC title match. The winner sets the tone for how this title will be viewed for years to come. Becky's career. If she loses, she walks away from WWE. No rematch clause, no takebacks, no interference. She's out. Lyra's legacy. This isn't just another match. If Lyra Valkyria dethrones a legend like Becky Lynch, she immediately becomes one of WWE's top stars. WWE's future. This match is symbolic. It's a passing of the torch, or a refusal to pass it. Either way, the ripple effects will be massive. What happens next? Speculation is running wild. Will Becky pull out a shocking win and silence the doubters? Will Lyra Valkyria send her packing and usher in a new era? Will outside forces get involved? Could we see Bayley, Rhea Ripley, or even someone like Trish Stratus show up? One thing's for sure, WWE Money in the Bank is no longer just about briefcases and ladder matches. It's about legacy, sacrifice, and the future of the women's division. And it all comes down to one match. The final words. As Raw went off the air, Becky delivered one final message directly to the camera. Lyra, you wanted this moment. You wanted the spotlight. Now you've got it. But remember this. It's one thing to chase greatness, it's another thing to carry it. I've done it for 10 years. Let's see what you've got. And with that, the challenge was accepted. The line in the sand was drawn. Money in the Bank is no longer just a pay-per-view. It's a reckoning. Will Becky Lynch walk away a champion, or walk away forever? Will Lyra Valkyria become the new face of WWE, or crumble under the weight of expectation? Only one thing is certain. Nothing will ever be the same again. Thanks for watching. If you're hyped for Becky Lynch vs. Lyra Valkyria at Money in the Bank, smash that like button and comment below who you think will walk out the winner. Will Becky's shocking announcement pay off, or will it mark the end of an era? Subscribe for more epic